live. See that? We're live. I think I got barbecue shit on my face. And we're live. Anybody on?
Hi, David.
Barbecue ribs for dinner. Who's on, David? Who? Ben?
David Moses, Badfish 88 is on. Hi, Badfish.
What's up, folks?
Roger Williams is on. Lakewater, Rich Ramagalia is on. What's up, you guys? Day in life after hell said, how are you, Smiley?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Bell, how are you? Hi, Anthony Marinelli. 778 said, what's up, SoCal 909.
Let's take this on here. Huh?
Babe, your camera's not up high enough.
No.
Sorry, guys.
How's that?
DC Irish says, hi, DC, how are you doing?
What's happening?
Kay, I don't know if I ever told you this, your first name is my middle name. Uncle Mitch and Aunt A, how are you doing? We're doing good, Kay. How are you?
We got a K on there?
We do, Kay Elise.
All right.
Ron RNMC says hello. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Isabel. What's up there, guys? How's it in the free world? Complicated.
It's great, though. It really is.
Baptist is the art looking amazing behind you.
It's coming along. I did a little work on it,
Mitch brought a football item into our house tonight.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. See that freaking Raiders thing right there?
That's not a Raiders thing.
Okay, what is it then?
I rescued it from death. That's what I did.
Oh, that's so nice of you, babe.
I was going to go in the crunching machine, and I pulled it out. I think it's kind of cool. And it's made out of metal.
Hi, Casper.
It's made out of metal.
See, the thing is...
It's valuable.
Okay.
Very valuable.
Okay.
It says butt wiper on there with the Raider symbol. Yeah.
He did. Isabel, he didn't yet.
What?
She asked if you got your artwork yet.
No, I haven't.
Oh. Anthony, you're right. He does bring stuff home. And you should see some of the shit that he brings home. He'd be like, look, this is a real good shirt. And you put it in the wash.
But someone told me to start bringing propane tanks home because they're worth money.
Really? Who told you that?
I don't know. Some chick. And then, the propane tanks that go on your barbecue. Someone goes, hey, those are worth money. You should bring those home. So I brought a bunch of them home. I'm like, all right, where do we sell them? And we found out they're not worth shit. So I ended up taking them back to work. And
Ryan said Raiders.
Raiders. It's a pretty cool sign, huh?
Awesome.
Isn't it?
It's incredible. Isabel, he does need a man shed.
Yeah. I need a man cave.
I need
shed would be good. The shed would be good.
How about them Dodgers? Not into it, but for all you Dodger fans, congrats.
Big Mex is happy, and Brent Ross down there, they're happy.
They're super happy about that. You guys make sure you hit the like button, please. And if all goes well, Mitch is going to do an interview with Death tomorrow if it goes well.
Yeah, get back on Death's channel, do a recap.
We're both busy, but we're trying to get it together. Trying to get it together.
Yeah.
Hi, Juan Rigoza. How you doing? He said, nice poster, Holmes.
Thank you. It's actually printed on metal. It's a little sheet metal. Yeah. I just thought it'd be cool. Somebody might like that. If they're a Raider fan.
Hi, Lakira. How are you, girl?
Did she get her prints?
Lakira, did you get your prints yet?
You get your prints yet, Lakira? I hope so.
Yes, Mitch's cough is gone. For the most part, it's gone.
It's not gone, but it's, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
They give me some meds. It helps quite a bit.
Ryan, the pain is coming out badass, bro.
It's coming out pretty decent.
It is. Oh, look it! I just looked on our screen and Ryan's on the video underneath.
Is he?
Our thing, yes, his smiling face is there.
Yeah.
Isabel said she got her stickers. Thank you. You're welcome,
Cool.
Izzy.
Cool. Yeah, so we just been hanging out. We went down to Ventura, saw Big Mex. That was fun. And this week it's back to the grind, working, and I did a little bit of artwork this last weekend on this. And yeah, it's nice to have 3 days off. My boss gave me 4 days on, 3 days off, so I could focus on my art and other things, make videos and whatnot. So yeah.
Mike, Garden Grove's on.
What's up, Big Mike? How you doing, brother?
NorCal Freebie said, after 38 years, you definitely deserve a man cave. Half this house is a man cave.
Not half this house. This one little section right here. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of it's all your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's the case said, "Oh my God, Uncle Mitch, where's your beard?"
I gave it a trim. And of course, we had ribs for dinner. I think I got some sauce stuck around here. Yeah. Of course, she didn't say anything because she wants me to go on film, with barbecue sauce. I'm like,
oh my God. 778 said, I have this Friday off. It's my wife's birthday. She's a hardworking special education teacher and working on her master's. Our daughter is a teacher, and our daughter has her master's. And congratulations to that, because that's awesome. That is no small feat.
Yeah.
Believe that.
It's her birthday.
It's her birthday. It's her birthday on Friday.
Excellent. Guess what? Someone else's birthday is coming up. Halloween. Yeah, our daughter has a master's.
It's her birthday today, by the way.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Nicole. If you're watching, happy
29th.
birthday.
Today 29th?
It is today. It's the 28th.
Tomorrow's her birthday.
No, today is her birthday. I was right.
Really? I thought it was the 29th.
Oh my God. No, it is the 28th. I thought I was wrong. I thought it was the 29th. I'm getting older and I'm starting to forget the 28th or 29th. It's the 28th. So, and she's 36 today.
Yep.
Yeah.
36 years young.
That's right. Yeah, his wife's birthday is on the 30th. Happy birthday. What's your wife's name?
What's up, Chewy?
Witchy woman. I've been called worse.
Yeah. But not by me.
Not by you, babe.
Yeah, so we just been
You just asked me where's your other car?
Well, the car.
I say, where's your other car, babe? You know, your broom?
Yeah. Her broom. She used to ride a broom when I first met her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we plan on doing a interview tomorrow with Dad. He wants to do a recap some of his old guests. We were gonna do it a few weeks ago, then the power went out and we had to do other stuff, and so we're gonna get caught up. And I said, hey, how about going live with us? But I guess he goes live. Said he goes live every night, so we're gonna do a little interview tomorrow when I get off work. Hopefully, the time difference is like 3 hours, so
Isabel, that's
his end.
That's so sweet. That's really nice.
What?
Thank you so much. Nothing. She's just said something sweet. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna be on YouTube on my birthday, but yeah. Anyways, one never knows. Mm-hmm. But I don't think we'll be tuning into YouTube on my birthday. One never knows.
Yeah.
I will be 57, Lakira. Jason said, bring us from Utah, punk rock Mitch.
That's right. Punk rock,
Aaron.
baby.
Your boss is on.
What's up, boss? Yeah. I've been driving the truck to work. It's been getting cold, so we had to fire up the pellet stove. Things are good. Just working and hanging out. Been riding the bike, but this week's gotten a little chilly. It's not that cold down in Sacramento, but up here it is, and it takes a minute to get down there. So I've been driving the truck. Plus, rubber gets hard in the cold. Asphalt gets hard in the cold, and hard tires and hard asphalt don't make for a good ride. But so what's going on with folks out there?
Rich McGaughy said, Uncle Mitch, I love the prison stories. You make my day at work go smoothly.
Awesome. We get done tonight. I'm gonna have to cut another video because the tank's empty. But I did one yesterday actually, and then I looked down at the screen and it was on photograph and not video, so I wasted like an hour talking to myself.
DC said, I picked up I know, I felt so bad. It was really good too. I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
It was really good.
The whole video, and I looked down and I go, man, this is not recording. I'm not real tech savvy, so.
Hi, Fred. I told Mitch,
Fred,
I was like, you have to do it like you're driving the car. Like, you got to make sure you got your keys on, your whatever, before you start. It was super good, too. So, it was kind of a bummer. He was bummed.
Yeah.
DC said, hey, Mitch, I picked up an Infectious Grooves album today. I thought of you, bro.
Cool. I had an Infectious Groove CD in there before I got out. It was pretty good.
Roger said, Roger Williams says, I waste many hours talking to myself.
Yeah.
So,
I do that usually just in my head, though, not out loud,
Brent's on. He said, what's up, big dog?
What's up, Brent? How's some Dodgers?
I just want to say, again, we're kind of still reeling from what a good time we had a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was a long drive, but I'm telling you, like, meeting Big Max and his wife and his daughter was just really, we just had a really good weekend. And
it was pretty awesome.
It was really awesome. It was worth the drive. It was worth that. And coming back and seeing Chris summertime on the way back, it just was super cool. It's a blessing.
What's the trip to? Is like the week before we went down to see Big Max, we got off, we're done working for the day and went to a liquor store to get some cold water. It was kind of hot. And there was a guy standing there like with a work truck. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? And how you doing? And we split. And then I got a text. He's like, hey, man, I don't know if that's you or not, but I saw you, someone I thought was you at the liquor store over here in Sac and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, it was me. You should have stepped up. And I said, so people see me out there and they're like, I don't know, don't hesitate to step up and say hi, man. I like chatting with folks, especially guys that watch our channel. But
Rich wants a tattoo, and he said, Mitch, I paint cars, brother.
Really?
If you ever need a paint job, I'd be honored to do it for you on your bike. Maybe you guys could trade.
Where's he live?
I think he's in Rich. Where are you?
Where do you live?
Brent said Dodgers. We did it. World Series champs.
I see that. The Dodgers do have a pretty long history of World Series wins. One against the Oakland A's, which I was not very happy about. Kirk Gibson. But,
Oh, Rich is in Fort Pierce, Florida.
That'd be a long ways to go to get a motorcycle tank painted.
Aw, yeah. Rich, that's nice of you, though. Jay East just super chatted us $2 and he says picture is coming along nicely.
Thank you. Thanks for that super chat. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Hen.
Thank you very much.
Rich said he'll give us your info. That's cool. Just give it to us at mitch@heartintentions.com. Hey, Cal and Laura. Hey, you two checking in. How's it going?
Yeah, how's things up in Canada? Yeah.
A's fan in the house. Everyone's like, they like the fact that you have an A's hat and a Raiders thing.
Yeah.
He said, good, bro.
Those are my teams.
Cal said, good, bro.
Cool. Winter's coming. Winter's coming.
San Pedro in the house via the 850. Hurricane Zeta's touching down in the deep south. Yeah, you guys stay safe.
Stay safe down there.
Cal said the first snowfall yesterday. 1988. He said, that's the first time my heart got broken, the first time I fell in love. That was Jeff Molina. That's interesting because that's, Mitch's last video is about how you equate certain things. And I just wore a
moments
shirt,
in time that, things that happen, moments in time. Yeah.
Hi, Jen Magana.
Magana. Yeah, Big Mex.
I said that way because, Big Mex was all up on me about the way I pronounced your name. So, but we asked him to say, he said pho, and I said, it's pho, the Vietnamese soup.
Yeah, so what's going on out there, folks? Summer's about over. We've been, working down there, and, we've been running people up out of the levees and all that kind of stuff. Today we had a few more evictions, but, we got some of we work with the cops. The cops have an impact team. They deal with the homeless people. We go, they say, hey, we need you here. We need you there. But they also get people housing. They get them off the street, but they got to be clean or they got to want to get clean, and we ran into some people today and they're like, I'm like, hey, they're like, man, I hate it out here and this and that. And so this chick come by and she's like, yeah, and we're like, hey, you want to get off the streets? And she's like, I'd like to get off the streets, and like, you got to be clean, you know. And then that, like, there's the problem, you know. And it's kind of rough dealing with some of the shit we deal with. Um, you know, if you see my Instagram or my Facebook, I post stuff from work. But you know, I just want to give a shout out too to the city workers and the county workers, utility workers that give us a hand, especially guys that run the claw on the truck, the trash truck, because they, without them, our job would be impossible. But I mean, we move, you know, hundreds of thousands of pounds of trash every day. So I want to give the county workers that we work with a shout out, and the cops for creating the job. SAC PD created this job for us, and so I want to give them a shout out. And you know, we had one guy, man. He's like, you know, fuck the cops. It's first he was crying about not being able to get housing, and then we said, well, you know, this cop will get you a house, and he's like, you know, fuck the cops, blah blah blah. So we're like, you know, he goes, I'd rather live out here. It's like living in prison, you know. And I'm like, dude, fuck prison. This guy literally was like, you know, uh, talking about how he liked strolling the yard in prison, and you know, living out there in his little tent and shit was like, to him, is like, I don't know. So I mean, it's weird because dudes cry about shit and you give them a resource and like, yeah, fuck that. So I mean, I don't know. It's a weird thing, man. But it's a good job. We smash it out. So, you know, the thing with addiction though is some guys just can't break that barrier, man, and just decide to just give it up. So they rather live in a tent on the streets and stay loaded, I guess. But you know, we try to let them know, man, things can get a lot better if they decide to clean up. So, and I get a lot of messages from guys that you know, have issues with addiction, man, and I try to communicate with them. And in a few cases, you know, guys say, hey, you know, you really helped me out a lot, which, man, I'm grateful for, because living in a state of addiction's got, you know, it's fucked. And so now that I'm off parole, I'm going to try to get back into maybe San Quentin or one of these prisons for H&I work, so I can go in and tell my story. You know, when I went to board and got found suitable, the commissioner came out and spoke with me, and he's like, you know, hey, don't take the easy way out, and you know, there ain't no easy way, and because you know the tobacco smuggling, and he goes, you know, that tobacco smuggling could have cost you, but he goes, you know, I want you out. You're the best resource we got is guys like you, and he goes, you know, you got a story, and I'd like you to tell it. And when you're able to come back inside these prisons, I'd like you to come in here and tell your story. So I'm off parole, so I'm going to check in to see about going inside, back inside the prisons, man, and see if I could tell my story in there. You know, because I know there's guys in there that they're still living without hope, even though they're seeing guys get out. They might think, hey, you know, I got too much time, or I'm such a fuck up, they won't let me out. But you know, my classification score at one time was 164, so which is pretty high. I mean, you know.
Remy, thank you, Remy Mills. Just super chatted us $4.99. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you. Awesome. Yeah. So.
Hi, Josh. Hi, Josh.
Hey, Josh. Is that Josh? Josh?
That's Josh and Ash.
All right. Hey, all right. Yeah. So if I can get in there and tell my story and let people know what's going on, I like to do it. You know.
We were talking about on the way back from Ventura. Yeah. I was like, you know, do you have a way, like, you know? And he was like, yeah, you know.
NA is the best way to get in, and you can get in San Quentin maybe through the church. I don't know, but NA is the best way to get in, AA and NA. So.
Yeah. Jeff only said, that's why I rock with you, brother. That's the most righteous thing I've heard for a while.
Yeah, you know, I mean, keep it real, you know. Those guys used to come into the meetings, especially at San Quentin. We had call him.
Say goodnight to Roger.
Good night, Roger. Mm-hmm. Have a good night down there. Yeah, we had a guy in New York, Mike, used to come in. He was from Hayward area, I think, but he'd never been in New York. But he used to dress all dapper. You know, he worked in the fashion industry. But he ran the meetings every Friday night, man. He brought Sam in and other prisons, guys come in that, guys that are bikers, ride motorcycles, and they all got a history, man. And they come in to share it and to chair the meetings. And it meant a lot to me when I was in there that people would come in and give up some of their time. And I told a story before, one time San Quentin, it was pouring down rain, and we all had raincoats on. There was 4 of us standing by the trailer. We have NA meetings, and this guy Ray come in, and he's a big, tall dude, and we're waiting. I'm like, man, I hope he shows up, and here he come, walk down the hill, his hat on, and he smiled, and he goes, "This is why I come here," and he goes, "I would have standed out in the rain all night long for a shot when I was using, and now I come in here and I see you guys stand out in the rain to go to a meeting." So, it was good shit for them and us. So if I can get back in there and help out, I want to do that,
Let's see. So Joseph said, did you guys have fun on your Ventura trip?
Heck
Do
yeah.
anything in particular that was fun? I'm telling you, I'm going to post pictures up of our trip and stuff. I just haven't had time to do it.
Yeah. It was fun.
It was super fun. I mean, they took us to the beach. We had amazing breakfast burritos. The company was amazing. They took us out to a fantastic dinner.
Yeah. We got there kind of late. So we went to a hotel and then went out to dinner. We had good dinner. We had seafood platter, all different kinds of stuff with some Mexican pork and stuff. And it was excellent. We hung out, and then next day, we had breakfast burritos on the beach. It was cool. Yeah.
Where did we go that night? Where did we go Saturday night?
Went to Neptune's Net.
Oh yeah, it was
we had the shrimp and all that good stuff.
That's where we filmed from. That's on it's on our YouTube.
That's where we did it live. Eat dinner at Neptune's Net. Big Mex. I hung out with him while I watched his Dodgers win playoff game. Or no, that was actually a World Series game.
Yeah.
And we hung out, kicked it, picked avocados in his backyard. We had a great time.
They're so good.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Hey Reggie Fleming, what's going on? He said, "Hey Mitch from Chesterton, Indiana."
All right. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, those avocados we pick up off that tree were so much better than store-bought.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're great.
They're so creamy and they're good and their flavor is amazing. I was like, I forgot what that tastes like off of the tree. Like they're so good. So there's a lot of weather things going on here. So I just want people are saying that like in Oklahoma, it's just like snowing. Lake Barside worked the Houston Texans game Sunday in Houston. Talk about a weather change. It went from hot and humid Houston to cold and rainy in Oklahoma. It was crazy.
It was.
So there are people saying that there's we had slabs of ice as big as trucks falling off towers in Oklahoma and Texas.
Oh wow.
It's
just
crazy.
Be safe.
Yeah.
I know Oklahoma has tornadoes like crazy. So if you're down there, be careful and be safe. And that's it's not, we don't have that kind of weather here. Where we live, we get rain, a little bit of snow. But that's why we're riding a bike, and it works. Too damn cold in the morning, and you get black ice and all that kind of stuff. So, the weather's unpredictable, man. Just be careful, especially that ice falling off buildings. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about your Mitch's little contest? He's been very obsessed about this, people. Just so you know, from behind the scenes, he is.
I'm not obsessed.
He is obsessed.
I'm not obsessed. Yeah. So I'm gonna win this fight. So I want to win this thing. I never won a contest like this, in or out of prison. But there's a website. So I logged onto this thing. It's called Dream Chopper. And it's from American Chopper, the Orange County Chopper show with the Tuttles, Paul Sr. and all them guys. So they're doing a contest, and whoever wins, they get to go on the show, with a Hard Intention shirt if I win. And they're going to build them a motorcycle, and you get to go on the show and all that kind of stuff. So the person who wins is the person who gets the most votes from their friends, family, whatever. And so they have 15 different groups. Right now I'm in first place in my group. And I think after that they're going to take 15 winners, and I don't know how they're going to pick one out of those.
So you know what they don't say is I'm guessing here, but I'm guessing that they're going to take those 15, and then that's when they're going to start putting them through the like little mini interviews, and then see who's like, you know what I mean? So he's super excited, and we want to thank everybody who voted, because we went from 2-1 last night, and he was very happy about that. You guys can vote every day. I know some of you, not a lot of you, don't have Facebook. It is done through Facebook. You have to have a Facebook account to be able to vote. I'm going to actually buy some votes for you.
Yeah, so you can vote once a day for free. And then I guess you can buy votes by donating to the SPCA. But there's the website where you can vote.
Hold it there for a minute, and that way you guys can pause it if you can't get it.
Can you read that? Is that backwards?
No, it's good, babe. It's right.
Anyway, that's the deal. You can go on there once a day and vote for free. So yeah, I went from second to first, back to second, and then today I was back in first. And so I just want to thank everybody that voted. I think it's badass.
DC said, and you guys can share that with your friends and ask them to vote, because DC just said I had my wife and son's vote yesterday. Right on. Thank you
Excellent.
So much.
Sweet.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. You can pass it on, have other people vote. That'd be awesome. But,
Rich said, so tell them who's your competition.
Yeah, so the guy I was in second place, and then the guy that was in first and who's now in second, we're going back, is a cop. And he's from Florida. He's a cop from Florida. So, it's an ex-con and a cop in competition for first place, which is, I told that to my boss, and he started laughing. He thought that was funny.
Everyone said they've been voting for you. Guys, thank you so much.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
I just think it'd be cool to get on the show and talk about.
Yeah, you can absolutely share that on Facebook. 100.
Yeah, you can share it a million times over.
Yeah.
And get all, share the link. And there's a link on my Facebook to it.
Oh.
So
Michael Korn just super chatted us $4.99. He said, "Hello, I've been traveling and glad to be back in time for this chat." We're glad to have you, and thank you for the super chat, Michael. That's nice.
Thank you very much, and thanks for tuning in.
They want to see the link again. Please hold that.
All right,
please. Do you guys like our professional?
There it is. That's my professional handwriting. I can paint circles around some things, but my writing sucks.
LaCare took a screenshot of it. So
Dream Chopper.
Yes, you can vote once a day.
.com.
Brent said, if you win, what would you do a theme bike, and what would your theme be?
Well, I want an Indian. But I would not. I don't really like the theme bikes that Junior used to make.
He likes the theme bike of Hard Intentions.
Yeah, I would ask him to put my logo on, because they're going to paint it and all that kind of stuff. So I would like my logo painted on the bike. But I like a new Indian motor, one of the newer ones, but in an old style bike. That's kind of what I'd like. But I'd like to have Hard Intention stuff put on it. That'd be awesome.
Speaking of Hard Intentions, thank you guys for who purchased our beanies. We were going to wear one tonight, but Mitch forgot it at work.
Yeah, I wore my beanie to work and I forgot it. So, it's in the shop.
Yeah. Louis said he wants to make them. Thank you, Louis Max, for all you do for us. Yeah. Louis wanted to do them without the flip up. I didn't know what you thought about that. So
I like that.
You don't like it?
I do like it.
Okay. So
that's how I wear my beanie. I always flip it up with a patch in the front.
No, he's going to do it without the flip up part, just the beanie.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
what do people think? When I wear a beanie, I pull it down and I flip it up, and that's where the patch is.
Someone asked, DC said, Mitch, did you watch the bagger race at Laguna Seca this weekend and Indian won?
I watched part of it on Instagram, and it looks like Roland Sands is a bad mofo. Yeah, the Indian kicked butt. Yeah, they used an Indian Challenger.
TK said, "Peace to the family on the line." Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Angel just voted. Said he wants to make sure he's staying number one.
Rich
said, Rich McGaw, yes. What kind of tank do you have?
Kind of tank on my bike?
Yeah, I think that's what he's asking.
I just got a Dyna tank. I got a Dyna, so I do need a tanker.
Everyone says that would be badass to see Smiley on that show.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Just remember, everybody, you can vote once a day, but don't try to do it under 24 hours because it won't let you. Ask me exactly 24 hours. And it only goes on for, it was 9 days yesterday, so it's 8 days from today.
Yeah, at the end of tonight, it'll be 7 more days. It's on for 10 days, I think. And so you can vote every day. Yeah, which is cool. Now, I don't know what they're going to do.
Cal.
Good night now.
You said good night to you, and I'll vote again tomorrow.
Be safe up there in Canada. You know, they're gonna have, I guess they got 15 different groups, and they're going to have like the winner of each group. And I don't know what they're going to do after that, but it'd be cool to get on there, tell my story, and, you know, talk about things and get a motorcycle and be on the show. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Benjamin Button said, I'll definitely buy some extra votes for you, dude. It goes to a good cause,
well,
too. So
yeah, you know, it's the SPCA, basically, donation. But,
would be great to see you when your story is inspirational to a lot of us.
Yeah, I mean, that would put my story on a nationwide, actually a worldwide. I don't know if they show that show in other countries or what, but a nationwide show. I mean, I don't know. It's just be cool to tell my story and, you know, promote cool stuff. So
since Ryan's on here, you want to talk about what we looked at this weekend? Or no?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know, we did. You know, my friend Dave got out, folks, and some of you guys have been watching for a long time. You remember when I posted his address? I said this guy's going aboard. Then I would give updates like, "Hey, he got a good reports. He's going to," and then he got suitable, and then he had to wait. So he got out. It's been out like 2 weeks now, and so he's out and he's doing well. You know, we hooked him up with some stuff, give him a starter kit, you know, and he's doing well.
We took him out to lunch. I met him.
Yeah.
We took him to Target. We went and we went shopping. Mitch took him already shopping, and we took him shopping again. I ordered him. He really needed groceries, so I ordered him groceries online, just like I did for Mitch when Mitch got out and had them delivered to him yesterday.
Yeah, I took him out, got him a phone.
Have you guys used that? I haven't used Instacart. I used it last night, and I actually saved money more than I would have if I went to the store.
Really? Hi, you want to be on film, buddy? Want to get up there, movie star? Movie star dog. There he is. Little gangster boy, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I took him out, got him a phone, took him to Walmart, took him out, had Mexican food. And then
man, that food was really you took
I took him out for Mexican food, and then we went out what was it, Saturday we go down there?
Yeah.
And we took him out to dinner, we had barbecue, dinner and all that kind of stuff.
So I'm just saying, I've been trying not to eat a lot of sweets and stuff lately because that's what happens with people's blood sugar. Yeah. So we went to this place and they had this freaking dessert. It was churros and vanilla bean ice cream. It was pretty good. Yeah, shout out to the mods. Sure. Thank you guys so much for all you guys do.
Thank our mods.
Kayla, that's right. So we got Bluebell on here tonight, Lakira, DC, and Lakewater, Convicted Hearts, DC, who's one of our also, if I missed anybody, sorry, I'm just going through the scroll. I think that's our mods for tonight. You guys, thank you guys so much. Could not do without you.
Yeah, if you're
any trolls on here tonight, so it's awesome.
That's cool. And if any of you guys out there are got a business or anything you want us to give you a shout out, contact us at Mitch@heartintentions.com. Email us. And
you guys support us.
Let us know what you got going on, man. And if a shout out will help you out, we'll help you out.
Hi, Anthony Areola Jr. How you doing?
Yeah.
He said, Mitch, the big homies, the homies roll with you from San Diego. Send me a shout out. My name is Anthony.
What's up, Anthony from Dago? Yeah. Yeah.
This guy's name is Old Sad Daddy.
Old Sad Daddy.
You said, yeah, man, put your logo on the gas tank of a Harley. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So DC said, check me out at DC Painting in Sebastian, Florida. 30 plus years painting art. That's cool.
Wow. What's it called?
Do you have a website, DC?
Yeah, have them, shoot it to us. We'll give you, shoot us your website page, all that stuff. Or your, what's it called, babe? What's it called again?
DC Painting. It's in Sebastian, Florida.
Yeah, Sebastian, Florida. DC Painting.
That's cool. We have a lot of Florida peeps on here too. So
yeah, we got Marcus Miller down there, our German friend from Florida. Yeah,
Warm fresh churros are the best. They are the best.
Yeah,
I agree.
they are.
He says my wife knows how to do all that stuff. I'm computer stupid. That's what DC said.
Yeah, me too.
No, you're not.
So I made a video yesterday for an hour and it didn't record it because it's on camera and
You
not
guys, it
video.
was so good too. It was
Yeah.
really good.
So I'll redo it.
It's okay.
Hopefully I have enough time to do it after live. Then she can get it up sometime within a day or two.
Thanks you guys for voting. I appreciate it. Old
Yeah, you know.
Old sad daddy said I'm only 41.
Hell, you're still a young man. You know, like this contest is kind of cool. And I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of neat. It'd be kind of cool to win something too, like this. You know, you always see contests and stuff. It's like, yeah, you know, you never win shit, you know. Like I joined a couple raffles here and there, and it's like you never hear nothing back. So, yeah.
It's funny because I had told
It'd just be awesome.
Good night, Shane.
Good night, Shane.
Oh, he said, I got to get off here now. I got to go to bed and get up. And you get to go be the new guy at work for the first time in 10 years.
Oh wow. Cool.
That's, wow. Good for you.
New guy at work, man. Yeah.
Brent says we should raffle off a custom tattoo cup. So it's really interesting because one of our Patreon members had asked us to put on, he said, will you give us first dibs to put on one of your original pieces of art?
Yeah.
So Mitch threw up his
my disappearing
and
drawing.
And Josh purchased it within minutes. So
sold pretty quickly.
Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff and I'm going to be off for like the next 4 days, and so we'll put some stuff up. I'll have time to actually do it. So
I don't really have a lot of stuff now, but I'm going to start doing more stuff because I have an extra day off at work. We do have that oil pastel over there. It's kind of a strange piece. You want to hand that to me, babe?
What?
That oil pastel right there in the frame.
Yeah. So
I don't know how folks would like that. But, what's
Anthony, you can, so if you look directly under the video right there, you'll see there's some hoodies there. There's other styles too. You can see those. And that's where our hoodies are. If you want our t-shirts and things like that, go to our website. It's all over our page. If you just click that little button on the right that you see our little logo on the video, it's right there. It'll take you right to our website. It's www.heartintentions.com.
Heartintentions.com. We do our hoodies on Teespring though. This is an oil pastel. It's kind of a weird deal.
Oh, you might want to show that one on canvas that you had printed on canvas.
Yeah, it's not mounted yet.
I know, but it looks really good.
This is an oil pastel. It's kind of a weird landscape. And then the guy in a carpenter shop made this frame. It's not great, but it's black walnut. It's got kind of a janky finish on it. It was made in prison. It was made in a prison carpenter shop, this frame. Jimmy made this. But I like oil pastels. But this one's just kind of basic, you know. And kind of velvety. That's what I like about them. It's like pure color, you know. So maybe we could put that up on for Patreon if somebody would like that. And then I took in, I got prints of my stuff.
Hold on.
You're creasing it.
Hi, Donette. How are you? I miss you. We have to get to, yeah. You gonna say hi?
Yeah.
She's my friend. She's my good friend. I love you, Donette. Tell a bug I said hi. Call me.
So this is you see this print smaller. So this is the original size. I had printed on canvas, and instead of having them stretch it onto a frame, that's a full size, 16 by 20. That's the size of the original painting. And I sold the original painting at the swap meet. The first time I went to motorcycle swap meet. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this on Masonite. That way it's easy to pop into a frame. And I'm going to spray it with an acrylic lacquer. So anyway, I got this one just to see how it would come out. And I'm going to go to another spot and get one made and see which one's the best print. That cost quite a bit to get printed though. And so I'm going to mount it on Masonite. That way it'd be easy to pop in the frame. So what do you think? I don't know. Maybe we could start offering these on our website, full-size prints. So, but the thing is they're pricey. And the reason I started doing prints the size that we sell now is because they're reasonable. You know, people can afford them, you know. So.
Good night, Greg.
What's going on over there, babe?
There's.
Huh?
You guys always have the most interesting conversations on this. There's a lot of people on that are conversating.
So people conversate back and forth. That's cool.
Yeah, it's.
What are they talking about? Huh?
Anyone ever need house paint? Just use my name and get 40% off at Sherwin-Williams nationwide. DC Painting.
DC Painting.
That's right, DC.
What's going on?
It's just. Let's see. There's just a lot of political stuff that we don't, you know.
Yeah, I don't really engage in.
You guys can chat amongst yourselves. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh no! Look here. I got you.
What's going on?
Thank you. Nothing. Adrian bike update. It's sitting there. That's our update.
Update is going to need a lot of work. A lot of work.
And I'm never going to hear the end of it.
And a lot of parts.
Never going to hear the end of it.
Oh, I don't mind. It's just going to take, you know, parts cost money. Plus, you know, it's going to start raining here pretty soon. So we're going to have to find a place to work on it. But it's going to need a generator, regulator, battery just to start with. And hopefully, you know, it'll start running. Then we're going to have to rewire for all the switches. And, yeah, you know, we'll get it going.
DC said that's the best advertising he's ever gotten.
Really?
We are happy to do that anytime.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, DC Painting. Yeah, but she said she wants a little bit grimy, which kind of makes it easy.
I don't want it all blinged out. Like,
yeah.
I just don't. That's not my deal.
So I got some ideas.
Grimy is a stretch. I just don't want it super blinged out with like glittery tanks and all that. Like, I like chrome and I like black. I just want those two colors. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Little primer.
Little primer.
You know, that's the thing now, right?
I've done it. I miss you too, girl.
That's the thing now, you know, is to have like layered paint so it looks like it's old, faded, peeling, and then they Scotch Brite it and then shoot it with clear, little pinstripe on it, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll get her riding eventually. It's going to take a minute.
Ryan's wife, Jen, said I could practice on her bike.
Ryan's wife has a crotch rocket.
It's good. It's light, though. I mean, I could practice on it.
Yeah.
Your bike's too heavy for me.
My bike's a Dyna.
Yeah.
And I have 4 10-inch shocks in the back and 2-inch over front tube, so it's a little higher off the ground than the bike she's got. What's going on?
I just was wondering because he was talking about Sherwin-Williams, and you know, my son-in-law used to work for them for years. He worked for Sherwin-Williams.
Isn't that some of his first job?
Yeah, it was his very first job. He was very smart, and when he was young, he put money away from the time he started working at 14 to the time he left it when he was like 26.
Yeah, so our son-in-law worked there. Yeah, I thought he started working there when he was 14 at Sherwin-Williams, and he worked there to how long? He was 21.
20, maybe a little older.
But he also went to college, right?
Yeah.
And Joey didn't get a master's, right? But he got.
No, he has a business degree.
Yeah. And so let that be a lesson for all you young guys. You work there and he used that money to buy a house when he got married. So let that be a lesson. You know, you're never too young to start working and saving money, right? Now they're pretty secure.
Fred wants to know what you listen to while you work on that piece behind you.
You know.
God forbid, watch out because you say their name real quick. I'm just joking. You know how they like to charge us when we.
Yeah.
But I don't think you get charged for saying their name.
You know, like today I was listening to Hank 3. I listened to Jesse Dayton. I listened to some punk rock. I listened to War. You know, different types of music. You know, ska, a little bit of ska. Yeah. What's going on over there? Look like you're mesmerized by the screen.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm just mesmerized by looking at you, babe.
The thing is, you know, I like Oingo Boingo. I was listening to Oingo Boingo when I started this, the face, you know. So it's coming out all right.
On the way up to Louis, we listen to so much different shit. We listen to War. We listen to.
Yeah, I like Nate and the Night Sweats, right? Nate Ratliff or something in the Night Sweats.
Why are you taking that down?
I just want to show them. This is where it's, you know. So when I start this, I like to get the face done. I like to get the face done. That way I know, okay, I nailed the face. That's the most difficult spot. It's the most important spot. And now I'm doing the background and then start to build it out, you know. So I'll do, you know, his hat and his feathers and whatnot and the horns. And then I'll do his, you know, his, like his shirt, and then start doing, he's got like a lot of fur hanging down that I'll put on, I'll build up on there. But yeah, that's how I do that. But that's why I'm starting to do the background. You know. What's going on over there, Chewy? Attacking you?
Summertime said that's looking awesome. Hey Chris, how's it going?
What's up, Chris?
Chris was the one that we met on the way back from Ventura.
Yeah, in Napomo.
Yep, in Napomo.
Yeah, we pulled over in Napomo and met one of our subs, Chris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Took a photo.
I'm gonna post those photos. I just have again.
Did you get a photo of us and him on your phone?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
That was neat. She can't wait to see my bike when it's done.
Yeah.
Donette, Arlie, that's on here. Donette and I kind of grew up together. So yeah.
That's a starter bike.
Yeah.
It's a 4-speed.
Donette, I'm gonna take you for a ride, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, right. She can sit on the tank.
No.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's a project. I'm sure Ryan's gonna give me a hand, and we'll make it happen. And,
handlebars. You know what? You guys are really something. Rich said painting's really good. Yes, it is sold, and it is sold to one of our subs.
Yeah.
It's already sold to one
actually,
of our,
one of our subs actually from the beginning, right?
Yep.
And I remember, the guy who's bought this painting when he first, he would text me on Instagram, direct message me like, hey, can I send you a money order for a shirt? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
He doesn't trust that.
Yeah, he's, yeah.
Here.
He's been around for a long time, yeah.
We just got more of these in.
Oh, we did?
Because we almost ran out.
Yeah, we almost ran out of hats. So we got some new hats in. There we go. It's got the patch. Same patch as on the, I think it's a little bigger, isn't it? On the beanie?
No, it's the same.
Same patch.
It's the same one.
Or is it the, it's a stitch
sorry.
patch, right? Yeah, this is a printed patch. It's a stitch patch. It's on the beanie. Well, I like these. I think they come out cool.
Tucker said, I was at the river a couple days ago hanging with some of my native buddies spearing salmon in the river, just smoking herb and slaying fish.
Who said that?
That's Kevin.
Oh, excellent, man. That's wow. We
is
went.
Is there a name for that? I think it's 2 moons. Isn't that what is that?
Yeah, this is 2 moons. That's his name. That's why there's 2 moons in there.
Neat.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I did this in pencil, and he's like, hey, I'd like to have that. Will you do it for me? So yeah, but instead of doing it in pencil, he wanted the black and gray, so I started it, and that's how I'm painting it though.
People want to know how many hours you have into that so far.
I don't know. I don't really keep track. I've worked on it twice, so one of them was on video. So the video of me painting it when I first started, I got about twice that amount of time in it. What you looking for?
None yet.
Oh, you want look for lighter?
You know what?
What? You get some fresh air. Yeah, Marlboro fresh air.
Mitch killed our Instapot tonight.
Yeah, we got an Instapot, great pressure cooker thing, all that. We used it 3 times and now it's dead. Yeah. I did cook a chicken in 48 minutes.
Babe.
What? Huh?
This is why you can't give them these.
All right. What's that?
They're bone splinters.
All
Because
over?
Mitch gave the dogs rib bones.
Yeah, I gave the dog some rib bones to chew on. Well, we're going to have to get him some steak. Right?
You okay? You okay, Rosie?
Get him some steak bones.
Big bones are okay.
Dogs like to chew on bones. Today we saw this homeless lady, she had her cart and everything. But, we carry dog treats like milk bones and stuff for dogs because we were into a lot of dogs. And she got a dog. It's like it looks like a Chihuahua wiener dog mix, and she called it brother because she said her mom passed away and the only thing she had left from her mom was a dog. So she called the dog brother, and she had him in her cart, you know. And yeah, he was a cool dog. And she's like, he must be a really good guy because usually people come up to this dog and he starts barking and yapping and trying to bite them, you know. But yeah, it was kind of neat. Yeah, we love dogs. We see a lot of dogs, you know. I don't know how they do it, but some of these guys have some really beautiful pit bulls too. Big, big dogs, you know. But yeah. So what I might try to do with this painting too is get some prints made. Um, maybe I can get some of these printed on like the size that I sell, the smaller prints, and then maybe get some full size printed on canvas if people would, you know, people like, you know. I got to go down and get it registered and all that kind of stuff. But I like the black and gray really because I don't know, I just like it. You can really get some good depth with it, you know. I dig it. So, mm, I can't read the comments because they're way over there. Change your window. I didn't even know that. Mitch. Oh, a voice from God. You know what the name Mitchell means? It means somebody that gets their strength from God. And I'll tell you what, there must be something to that name because you know names have meanings, words have meanings. I had a book of names. My boss's name was Dolores, and that means like pain and suffering. And so my name means somebody who gets their strength from God. So I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for God, you know, I don't think I would have made it through 38 years in prison, man, because there were some very trying times. Um, you know, like I said before, there was some time when I didn't think I was ever going to get out, and you know, you sit there sometimes and you just pray for shit to end, you know, and I won't get into details on that, but you know, it ended, you know, 15, 20 years later, you know, with a parole. So, you know, they say God chastises the ones he loves. And I used to say in NA meetings, I said one time, you know, God must really love me a lot because I've been chastised, you know, extensively, you know, but you know, it's all about perseverance, man. You know, I didn't think I was ever going to get out. And I just said, all right, you know, since, you know, life's not going to end anytime soon. And, you know, realistically, I could live to be, you know, another 20, 30, 40 more years. So if I'm going to do it in here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on my art. I'm going to focus on music. I'm going to focus on being comfortable. And like when I was selling that tobacco, I was using the money to buy, you know, huge tubes of paint and like these big 5, 6 ounce tubes of oil paints. And this is actually some of the paint, the acrylic paint that I got. A bottle of this paint right here, you know, whole set obviously would last, you know, a few years. So I was like, you know, I'm going to stock up on paint. I'm going to do my thing. You know, I'm going to be comfortable and I'm going to persevere. And I did, and things changed, and you know, I made it out. So you just got to have patience and persevere in your goals, man. Whatever it is you want to do, you just got to stick with it. And you know, and the thing is to not look too far down the road. For me, it was to look at right here and a few steps ahead without looking way down the road. Because you try to look down the road, you see things that really aren't possible or aren't there. I mean, you could fool yourself into thinking things that are not going to be, you know. And so I just looked a few steps down the road. So, boy,
Jen said the whole time they thought that I was typing. It's Chewy's nails.
That's Chewy's nails.
Yeah.
Huh, boy? Yeah, look at that.
Donette, she is.
What's up?
Bugs in Utah and Colorado looking at colleges.
Who is?
Her daughter.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, so whatever it is you do, you do it hard, you do it right, you do it steady and persistent, and you'll get there.
Yes, Lola was his plumbing teacher.
Yeah, she was. Actually, she was my boss. She taught me plumbing on the job. I worked as a carpenter. My boss was a real piece of work, Vinny. She didn't come to work very often. And so I told Lola one day, hey, man, what's going on with Vinny? How come she never comes to work? And Lola's like, why don't you come work with me? And I'm like, I don't know anything about plumbing. She goes, I'll teach you. And she did, and I worked as a plumber for like 7 years. And it was good shit. Actually, in another prison, when I got to Lancaster, I took vocational plumbing, and I could have finished all the tests in like a week. I mean, the hands-on and the written test. But he would only let me do one test a week. And then when I finished, I'm like, all right, I want my certificate. I want to get out of here. I got a job waiting on me. And he had me create 5 more tests for the curriculum in the plumbing class before he would let me go. And I did all that because, she trained me well, taught me everything I knew about plumbing. And yeah, I killed 7 years as a plumber. It was pretty cool. What's going on over there? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Yeah, you're not scrolling on your phone, huh? What are you looking to see what place I'm in?
No, I can't see. Only you can see that, babe. No one else can see that.
Really?
Yeah. You want to check it while you're sitting there so we know what your place you're in?
No, people can see it. When they vote, they can see what place I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll let you know. But yeah, my competition's a cop. Yeah. So what's going on over there? What kind of comments? I'm gonna lean down
DC
here.
said I did a total of 14 years in Florida, and I never had any paint stuff down here.
Yeah. Yeah. Quit making fun of me. She's making fun of me for leaning over, reading the comments. Yeah.
Kevin said I got a good idea. Got a good idea for a YouTube video, Mitch. I was a pipe fitter. Okay, Kevin, let's hear it.
Oh wow.
Mitch is always open to what you guys want to hear about.
I had a friend who's a pipe fitter, B, and he's passed away. What's going on?
Let's see.
And our friend Turkey Loco was a pipe fitter in the Navy, which led to him being an awesome plumber right now. And is Turkey Loco on there?
No.
No, not tonight.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing great.
He's doing a lot better.
He is.
Yeah. But I mean, he works as a plumber. He makes good money. Plumbing's a younger guy's job.
Why no? He is not a Steelers fan.
Who?
He said, Mitch, you're a Raiders fan? Come on now, homie. Steelers gang. A good, honest plumber ain't easy to find. I'm lucky I live with one.
Yeah. The Steelers, Terry Bradshaw, that's a story in itself. You know that, right? When Terry Bradshaw first went on the Steelers, they weren't letting him play. And he got at Al Davis, and he's like, hey, man, why don't you put me on the Raiders, man? These guys never play me. I need to get on a team where I could play. And Al Davis told him, you know what, man, I'm already in enough trouble with the league. If I take you from the Steelers, they'll just create a lot of problems. So what he did was he went and talked to the coach and said, hey, why don't you play this guy? And, he goes, that was the decision I had to live the regret because he ended up winning, 4 Super Bowls, But Raiders could have had Terry Bradshaw. Yeah. What's going on over there?
Chris said, Las Vegas Raiders.
Hey, Raiders are Raiders, right?
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
What's that?
Kevin said, Mitch, I was a pipe fitter at Lorton Prison for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Lots of stories. You should interview me. Haha, I got some crazy shit.
Who said that?
That's Kevin. That's when I said I got a good story for you.
Excellent. Get at us on that email.
It's at Mitch. So email us your phone number because that works best for us. It's Mitch@heartintentions.com.
Yeah, if there's anybody out there who's been to the joint, has some good joint stories that you want to maybe interview. Some
good success stories, anything like that.
I mean, obviously you're out and doing well, so it's a success. But yeah.
Oh.
Let us know.
Josh said Terry Bradshaw was second string to Old Man from Duck Dynasty. Only reason he became quarterback is because Phil quit to build duck calls.
And that's something.
Is that true?
I didn't know that.
That's great. Really?
I didn't know that. But hey, it makes sense,
So again, Mitch's email address is mitch@heartintentions.com.
Yeah.
sounds like a good interview. I really dig all the interviews. It's so funny. It's like a mixed bag. Some people say they prefer his solo. Some people say they really dig his interview.
Yeah.
So it's, it's a mixed bag.
It's
Hey,
yeah,
Slow Melts, how are you doing? He goes, I only have stories of staying out of prison. That's okay.
it's all good.
It's all good.
I could interview guys too that actually are not successes, just to,
Yeah.
not every story has to be a success story for other people
Right.
to learn from it.
True.
Like my friend I called when we were over there, remember?
Yeah.
He's been back and he's had trouble with drugs and whatnot, but he did say he would interview, so I'll have to give him a chat.
Kevin said, I'll do it. My job was to teach them a trade. They taught me what an 8-ball was and work in 50. He said.
Oh, really? Oh, he was an instructor.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Bluebell said, just to compare and contrast, good idea. There's two types of videos for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Splinter too. We just it's hard for us to do a live because he doesn't have the tech stuff to do it. So we are gonna have to do just a straight video.
He does his stuff on his phone.
Yeah.
So it's a little difficult to do two guys on a live.
DC said, I know, Mitch doesn't talk about that. DC, you notice that?
What?
DC said, I've been out for 15 years. It's a lot easier with a good woman.
Yeah, it is. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't have one.
Just messing with you.
Yeah.
I'm 6'4", 350. What's a good beginner bike?
Oh, man.
His name's Big Uso.
Big Us, what's up? Beginner bike, I don't know. If you've never ridden, I would just, I don't know. But a bike, guy your size, you need a Road King. I ride a Dyna and I make it look small. Everyone says, hey, make that bike look like a Sportster. But, I'd get a Road King. I'm not real big on the baggers. The Road King is probably as far as I would go. Road King's a good, solid bike. Good, strong frame, But, you know what? I took the motorcycle rider safety class when I got out as part of, so I could get my license, and that counts as your riding test. And we rode little Honda Rebel 250s in that class, and they got me around all right. So I would, I would go take the motorcycle rider safety class. It's fun. I know guys that are in motorcycle clubs that got out of prison. He said, yeah, I took that class. It was fun. Taught him some stuff he never knew before. This guy been in a motorcycle club, so it's fun. Costs a little money. It cost me $250. I think it's up to $300 now. It depends where you live, but it's fun, and you learn some shit. What's going on over there, babe?
Lakewater said nothing to do with prison, but I wouldn't be here without my girl, Lakira.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's sweet.
That's right. The love and support of someone that loves you like that is sure helped me out when I was in there and when I got out. So, and I wouldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for her. There'd be no Hard Intentions YouTube channel, that's for sure. It definitely wouldn't be as quality as it is right now, and my website, I don't know how to run that stuff. So I'm pretty tech illiterate,
all right.
Look, I sat down to make a video and I talked to my camera for an hour and it was on photograph and not video. So, what's that tell you?
Oh, you guys are sweet. Thank you.
What?
Bluebell was just saying nice stuff. They're just saying nice stuff.
Cool.
I know Bluebell's been through it. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know you've had it rough and that sucks. I'm sorry. Slow Melts, we do get snow up here sometimes, by the way, babe, or we get rain expected in a week and a half.
So we got rain coming a week and a half. I'm going to have to get a tent for my motorcycle.
Yes, babe.
We have to round everything up. Yeah. Once it starts raining up here, it rains.
We get a little snow. They say it doesn't stick, but we've seen it stick. For our cut last year.
Year before, first year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we had rain. We had snow pretty, I don't know, about 5-6 inches.
Yeah.
On my truck. It stuck.
Jay Tucker, how dare you? Don't you start.
What?
He said, no tent, park it in the living room.
I can't get it in the living room. It won't fit. So, yeah.
So
I might have to rent a garage.
Yes, we're in Northern California. We're about an hour and a half from Tahoe, from Lake Tahoe.
Hour and a half.
Hour.
Yeah.
South Lake Tahoe is closer, but
South Lake Tahoe is a little over an hour.
We live in El Dorado County.
Yeah.
Not in Placer County.
Yeah.
So I just want to. Mitch doesn't like this when I do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. You know, because I do what I want.
What?
So you notice that it's really funny. I notice this stuff. Mitch doesn't pay attention to it, but we always get 2 dislikes on all of our videos.
Really?
It's always the same number. It's 2. So I'm just gonna say this: we know who you are, and you're a dumbass. But thanks for watching, and thanks for
we don't mind.
Yeah, we don't mind.
As long as they're watching, they can like it or dislike it.
The option is theirs, but I'm just saying. The point is, I know Kevin said 2 dicks.
2 dicks. Yeah.
Oh, Lakewater, you're so. Oh, that's sweet.
Mm.
You know what? It really was something else about how, it is kind of funny because we're like, oh, maybe we should start a website. Maybe we should, blah, blah, blah. And, it's so funny because it just starts slow. And then, for us, it's been a steady, slow and steady.
Yeah.
And it's
slow
been
and
really
steady.
awesome.
It picks
and we
up,
got you guys to thank for that because it's been amazing. So,
I mean, look how big this Heart Intentions family's gotten, And now we're traveling, meeting people that, we would have never met had it not been for this this channel.
Hey, Jake, we're in Placerville.
That's awesome.
Jake said I'm in Citrus Heights. Yes, I know exactly where you're at.
Yeah, he's right down the hill.
You are right down the hill. Gary said Lakewater's addicted to Dr. Pepper.
Really?
Yeah. Mitch has some. So, Mitch, if I was to leave ice cream, so again,
it's not true.
It's not common knowledge, but I'm gonna let y'all know
not true.
that if I was to leave ice cream in the refrigerator every day,
don't believe her.
Mitch would eat it every day.
It's not true. It's not true.
Yeah. Bluebell says it's either a sissy or a sassy with those thumbs down. You got that right, sweetie. Why would people bother being negative? You want to know something? This is one thing I've learned about YouTube.
What's that?
And that is, I take it at face value, right? I mean, I look at you guys and I'm like, I've gotten to know a lot of you guys, especially the girls. And I really value those friendships. And I know that we don't know each other and it's on social media, but I believe that's a real positive thing. But it's funny when somebody expects something from you, which I've only had this experience once. We've only had this experience once. But I had someone who was like, giving me advice. We were emailing, we were text messaging. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you never even supported my business. So I'm out. And I think I'm not going to throw this person under the bus because whatever, it is what it is. But it shocked me because I was like,
the thing is, most people
do things because they are nice.
Like I like to do stuff for like what we're doing for Dave is like, hey man, appreciate it. I'm so grateful, blah, blah, blah. I said, hey bro, look, I had help when I got out. You don't have anyone here helping you. It's, I'm just returning the favor, man. I'm paying it forward, We don't expect anything in return. All I expect in return from him is just to be a success out here, And that's what we're helping him do.
That's what we're trying to do.
I mean, I don't know, man. So when people do stuff for us, we're grateful. It's like, if they have something they need, all they got to do is ask. But if they sit around and quiet and they don't ask and they expect something in return without asking, and then they get upset when it doesn't happen. It's like, I'm not a mind reader. So that's why we said before, man, like if somebody needs a shout out, let us know.
I'm really happy to do it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what life's all about.
All you had to do is ask.
Yeah, and like I just been blessed by this channel, by all the people on it. Look at all the letters we got for the pro board. I mean, I was just blown away by that. That's it. I didn't expect it. And you know what? It had a big impact on my parole officer and his decision to help me get off. So
DC said I picked my cousin up from prison a few months ago. I remember that.
Yeah, we remember that.
After doing 22 years, he's doing good and he watches you sometimes. That's cool.
Cool.
That's really cool.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, what do you think, babe?
We've been on for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah. It's time to hit the shower.
You're right, Jen. She said we're all adults and can speak to each other anytime. That's right, girl.
Yeah. Yeah. And our email's out there, so, and we have the comment section, all that stuff.
We're open to any questions. It doesn't, some people don't hate on anyone. We're open to any questions. It's cool. It's not.
Here's the deal with questions and me. If you ask me a question, I'll give you an honest answer.
Yeah.
And the worst thing that could happen is I'll say, hey, I don't feel like answering that question. I mean, that's the worst thing that could happen.
Any new people on here, because I see names I don't recognize
on
really? Here. So welcome to the channel, and please hit that sub button if you haven't already. And we just want to let everybody know how much we appreciate you. Thanks for voting for Mitch.
Yeah.
And his dream motorcycle. You guys are just helping him make his
dream chopper
dreams come true.
Yeah. I mean, it would just be wow. It'd be cool. Yeah. And yeah. Thanks for the votes. I know it takes time to log in and all that stuff.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys very
I'm
much.
grateful.
We appreciate you guys being here, taking time out of your day.
Yeah.
Jake Martin said, you said a while back that you're down Charlie Manson's forehead tattoo. Can you tattoo me and my old lady? Of course, for money, Mitch. No drugs or commissary.
Where do you live?
Again, Mitch is always open to it. We can make those arrangements. We've just never had it happen
It's possible.
yet. So it is a possibility.
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
That's a big key factor,
Yeah, it is. It totally is.
Yeah.
It was really funny. This one guy, do you remember when you first came home and there was a guy that wanted you to tattoo on him and he was all set. He was going to come over here. And at the last minute, he sent Mitch this is before we had our YouTube channel or anything. And he was like, dude, I've never been to someone's house before.
That's the dude that I met at the bank.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I met this dude at a bank. He's like, yeah, I'm a carpenter, this, that, and he had some really shitty tattoos that he got in the shop. Really dark, nasty, just, they didn't look good. I said, well, I tattoo, and
oh, Jake lives in Citrus Heights.
Yeah. Is he the one who wants tattooed?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, email us. Is that Jake that sent me a t-shirt?
Jake Martin.
From Sturgis? No. All right. Yeah, email us. Mitch@heartintentions.com. Let us know. We can hook up.
Hey, Ryan.
But
Ryan, are you still on? Because you're gonna have to give me a tattoo because Mitch doesn't like to do writing.
That's crazy.
So you're gonna have to do that.
But that dude, remember I drew his tattoo pattern up. I did it like a saw blade for a table saw with a skull and some other stuff. He's a carpenter, had hammers in it and stuff.
Really cool.
So then I texted him a photograph he's like, yeah. And then he's all ready to come. And that guy called me at 9:00 at night and said, man, I'll pay you like $500 if you tattoo on me right now. It was raining. And I was like, well, why don't you tell me what you want and I'll draw it out. And then, we can work it out. And then he ended up, well, I don't know. I never got a tattoo from someone at their house. And I'd rather go to a shop and all this stuff.
You go right ahead.
Yeah, that was the end of that shit.
Jake said he'll email us. He says, we're coming. I'll email you. That's awesome. Brendan said, Brendan, where do you live? He said, I texted you about a tattoo also. Brendan did. Brendan, where are you? Are you local? Let's see. Don't forget, everybody, get out there and vote. Yeah. Whatever it is. Yeah. Get out there and vote.
Hey, vote for the Dream Chopper. I really appreciate it. And you know what? Get out and vote. Vote.
Okay, so Brendan,
whatever you like, whatever.
Brendan, are you the one that do you work for Uggs? Because Brendan says I'm in Santa Barbara. So Mitch and I stopped to meet two people this weekend, and we stopped in Santa Barbara. Yeah. And then, we were going to meet Chris, but I was confused. Anyways, I think I might have been you. That was my intention to meet in Santa Barbara. Yeah. But you never sent us your hookup, so we didn't call you.
Yeah, we stopped in Santa Barbara, and then we called. Like, all right, we're here, and he's like, well, I'm in Napomo. I'm not in, so. Yeah.
Aw, Slow Melt said I already sent you my pattern. I'm just patiently waiting for my opening.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to hook up. Yeah. He wants
I already sent you my pattern. Did you send it to him via email or did you send it to?
No, that's slow.
Okay,
yeah.
you got it. Okay.
It's,
No way you said that's sick, but it wasn't him. So the next time we go there, I'll just say, just email us your phone number, what city you're in, so that we can,
Yeah.
Good night, Kevin. Thanks for watching. Thanks,
good night.
everybody.
Have a good night.
Okay, guys, we're out.
Yeah, we got to tune out. So I don't know how to turn this computer off.
Look how nice.
I normally do it on my phone, and you see my finger logging out.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Don't worry, I'm not going to step on your little water.
You guys have a good night, and remember, whatever it is you do it hard, and don't let no one stop you.
Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, please.
Have a good night, folks, and have a great day tomorrow. The weekend's almost here.